What's going on, everybody? We are back Thursday afternoon. The market is still looking terrible, but we are doing okay. And sorry I was late. My brother was on the phone with me, and I could not get off the phone. But we are back now, guys. Glad to have you in here. Who do we have first in the chat today? We've got Frank first in the chat, Crypto Racketeer second, Remy third, Paul fourth, Tim fifth, Remy Pika, Tim, Ralph, man, what's going on, Ralph? Don't recognize that name there. Remy Pika, Julius, Remy, Outdoor Smile, Paul, Julius, Frank. Who else we got in here? It is really warm up here right now. Really warm. I'm gonna let you guys know that. Much warmer than earlier. We got Remy, Happy Caddy, Pika Power, Dunnell, Ralph saying something there, waiting for a dip, good deal. Remy, Crypto Racketeer, Remy, Meta Pockets, and Ralph. Let's see what we got going on over in the market because it has not been treating us too well today. We've got AMC sitting at 1687, really trading sideways for most of the day there. It is 2.70% lower right now. Shiba Inu coin breaking back down into the 24s, sitting at 24.51 right now. GameStop 141.78. Farmy sitting at 13.53. Farmy actually doing pretty well today. Farmy sitting in the green. I like it because I own Farmy. Listen, tonight could change everything. Tonight could really seal the deal, either good or bad for Farmy after that shareholder meeting. The NASDAQ losing 2%. Losing 2%. Look at this daily. Look at this daily on the NASDAQ. Soaring this morning, 13.7 all the way down to 13.190 right now. The NASDAQ is getting blasted today. Down 2%. Prague down 3.5%. We've got Sundial down 4%, sitting at 50 cents a share. Mullen Auto, $1.40 right now. CEI down 10%. SPY down 1.5%. BBIG down 2%. Highcroft trying to stay above even. And even Netflix is still moving down today. $218.60. Not looking good, but it is all right. We're here and we're here to stay. Turn off Danel's lava lamp to cool things. You know, actually, I don't know if that's the deal, but, like, can you guys see this? Like, it's very hot up here, man. It is hot up here. Yeah, you know what, Danelle, I'm not trying to, I don't think that's doing anything, but it is really warm in this room. I am going to turn that lava lamp off because over the next hour, man, I don't want to be sitting here, like, sweating through my shirt, but it is really warm up here today, and I don't know why. It's much warmer than it was earlier. Say my name, Clay. Say my name, say my names. And when no one is around you, say Happy Caddy. If you ain't running games, say my name, say... I got you. Ralph, what's going on, Ralph? What did Ralph say? Ralph said, I come in when I can. Ralph, good deal, man. When you type when you can, it's even better. Pug, you hit your term limit. You hit your term limit on the king. King of the chat is here. I like it. They're chatting on Twitter. A picture and post saying, know you know half the story or something. If you know, you know. I don't know what half the story is. Oh, I'm going to stay up until late. Maybe they'll do an ape drop tonight. Oh, you're talking about ApeCoin. Meta Benjamin turned off the market for the day. Frank, man, I love it. Megan a Benjamin on a red day. I just like these green candles that Farmy's posting over here, man. People are obviously excited because today is going to be a pretty interesting day with that shareholder meeting going on. So I'm excited about the green candles that Farmy's posting. If you guys are making money in the market today, amazing, because it is a bad day, ladies and gentlemen. They're dropping half the lands in this sale. We still talking about ape? We talking about Shiba. Have been working all day on my let's locate Clay's exact location spreadsheet and map. I've gone through Google Maps views of Dayton and Cleveland suburbs, and my head is spinning. No luck yet. Johnstown. Good deal, man. Good deal. Would be a suburb, right? I don't think major cities have any chipmunks in the area with wooded yards around. So, yeah, would definitely be in a suburban area. I'm not in an apartment building in the city because you guys have seen the backyard before, and no chipmunks jump in through patio doors. Disclaimer, I am a cat with thumbs. That is an amazing cat, Happy Caddy. Scream Hello Clever, which thoughts on Ripple? So look, dude, I like Ripple. I like the company. I like the coin. I like what they're doing. I don't like the fact that they're, going through a lawsuit right now, but I absolutely think that they're going to make it through and they're going to continue thriving as a company. Frank is straight liquid. Frank is straight liquid, man. Frank is cool liquid, too. Can't understand what happened in the market the last 2 days. Doesn't seem to be any catalyst. Mike, it doesn't seem to be any catalyst, but the Federal Reserve did talk. Jerome Powell had two announcements today. I didn't listen to either one of them, but anytime there are discussions about interest rates and inflation right now, people seem to be selling off. And as sad and as stupid as that sounds, it's what we're dealing with. You could get the same exact information tomorrow that you got today, and I would expect another sell-off. I would expect another sell-off anytime somebody in the news says inflation or interest rates. Very, very sensitive market right now. And I know it doesn't seem like a catalyst, but it is definitely acting as a catalyst. Cleonce, say my name, say my name. When Remy is around you, say, baby, I love you if you ain't running. The token cat of the chat, Danelle, is the kitty mama. Oh, yes, all hail Danelle. Danelle is in here. Beyonce is crying. Just kidding. Crying tears of joy to see how beautifully her song can be sung. Paul, you're saying stick to Carol Baskin? Is that what you're saying, man? 50 basis points next 3 meetings. Kalani, even if that happens, man, even if that happens, I don't think that's bad, right? I really don't think that it's bad, especially with how far the market has reacted so far and how far down we've come. I would honestly say that has been priced in. We have really lost a ton of faith in the market, and we've really lost a ton of steam from where we were before. I don't know, man. I truly think that we have priced in a lot. Cleonce, happy caddy likes it. Kalani says, I hope. Let's get it. Boom. All right, guys. We did see the close come over. Sorry, I was looking at the chat. AMC closed the day at 1686, sitting at 1690 after hours. Shiba Inu coin still selling off right now, sitting at 24.39, down 1.77%. Farmy seeming to drop off a little bit after hours. Closed the day at 1370, sitting at 1350 after hours right now. GameStop closed the day down 4.66% at $141.92. Prague closed the day at 98.01. We've got Ethereum, Shiba, and Bitcoin all in the red. Sundial closed at 50.57, down 3.5%. Mullen Auto got beat up today after being in the green quite some distance. Mullen Auto closed at $1.40 after tabbing a $1.33 low. So really sold off there, tried to bounce back, and ended near break even. CEI lost pretty hard today, almost 11% lower. It is sitting slightly higher after hours. SPY got beat today, down 1.5%. BBIG got beat down 2.5%. Highcroft Mining ended 2% higher, and then Netflix got beat as well, down 3.5% there. So very, very tough day for the market. We made it through. Guys, I don't think you realize that you are truly making it through a terrible run in the market. I mean, it is horrible how much the market is dropping, and you guys are making it through. Whether or not you've already cashed out, you're sitting in cash right now, whether or not you're waiting to buy some more of the dip, whether or not you're holding through all of the blood, you are making it through a non-typical, just basically bear market in the stock market right now. So congratulations on that. In the meat grinder, Outdoor Smile, what are you throwing in the meat grinder? Clear up. If I run into you in public, can I join you for a live stream? Frank, man, if you run into me in public, yes, either we can do some sort of an impromptu live stream for a minute. I don't know if I'm going to invite you back to my house and like have you come over and sit in this little corner with me or anything. But yes, if you run into me in public and you say, what's up, Clay bro, and you're cool about it, like you don't punch me in the back of the head or anything, then, yeah, dude, we could definitely go live for a minute. Yeah, look who I saw. Frank is hanging out with us here at this restaurant. This is awesome, man. Frank, let's give everybody a shout out. We can absolutely do that, man. Rip off the Band-Aid. Let's get it over with. Kalani, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. For insurance money, Outdoor Smile, throwing something in a meat grinder for insurance money. I'll be chatting here and there. Got my hands full of hair products at the moment, trying to get my sidekick's hair done. Pugnacious, what? You got a sidekick trying to get their hair done? Good deal, man. Smile, women, man. Smile. Outdoor Smile. Women. Women. Elon is moving forward with his bid and secured $48.5 billion, $23 billion of his own money, $25.5 from Morgan Stanley investors, with a lean against Tesla. Very, very interesting. Moving forward with his bid, but has it been accepted? I don't think it's been accepted or anything, right? I haven't seen anything on that today. Listen, I have a lot better day when I don't scroll through Twitter. I honestly have a lot better day. I don't know if you guys spend your days scrolling through social media, but I'm going to tell you right now, man, there is so much negativity both ways, right? Both ways. Even if you see a post that you agree with, right? And you're like, oh man, that post is cool. But then you look at the comments. Comments are gonna make you mad because you're seeing a bunch of people who disagree with you, and you're seeing a bunch of people who all they want to do is fight and cause problems. Otherwise, you're scrolling through and you see a post that you disagree with, and it's like, how can this person get 50,000 likes on this post that I completely disagree? You're gonna be doing so much better if you just like chill out, enjoy your day, and then hang out in the Clay Bro live stream. Forget the Twitterverse. Come on now, we don't need that. I'm going to be out in your ear out in public. Meow. I'll meow in your ear out in public. How about that, outdoor smile? You don't think that I will? Bro, out there is a lot of Shiba haters, and the Shiba team is not managing the situation very professional. They show childish, then they can or be, and is frustrating. AR, I agree, man. I agree. But I will say this, and I'm not trying to defend them because I honestly think anytime somebody is in charge of a multi-billion-dollar, multi-million-dollar project, they should be put under a microscope, right? They should live their life, even if it's not like, they should live their life like they're being looked at, right? I think that you guys would agree with that to a certain extent. But when you've got guys like Satoshi and these other developers, these coders, these programmers, they're not public relations people. You know what I mean? They are not forward, customer-facing people who should be facing the public. You can have a genius typing in code, programming and building these excellent programs and writing in a language that nobody understands. And I would be willing to bet that 9 times out of 10, if not 19 times out of 20, that person is not going to be well suited for any public interaction, especially under the scrutiny of such a large project. Pika Power. Seems like Pika Power is leaving. Pika, thank you for hanging out with us. So I do think that if Satoshi and these guys are really out and trying to build the project up and develop these different business initiatives and things like that, they may not be as well suited as they should be for interaction between people, between public and so on. I honestly think that Milkshake does a great job. And I have no idea who Milkshake is. I don't even know Milkshake's boy, girl, or young or old, or anything about Milkshake. But I think she does a great job. I think Queenie has a decent personality, and she's kind of growing into the role of being more public facing. But I wouldn't. It's tough because I wouldn't expect these programmers and guys like Trophius or Eric or Kyle or even Shib and Former. I wouldn't expect them to do very well and maybe act more childish, yes, but they could be the right guys for the job to develop the business and do the behind the scenes work. So I think that they'll work that out, and I think that they'll understand that along the way, and they really are trying to take it all on right now. I do agree with that. I can see tomorrow further pricing in today's news. Hopefully, not seeing them at 5% lower than today's Kalani, dude. I think we need a rebound. I think we need a rebound somewhere, man. AMC took it on the chin today. GameStop got punched in the face. I mean, across the board, it was brutal across the board today. Farmy did well, man. Farmy ended 6.5% higher. And that was basically the only thing that did really well on our watch list today. So I agree, but I think we need some sort of a relief rebound in the stocks we watch here. My wife is worried when I say I want to buy more Shiba. How do I calm her down and tell her it could be changed our last? So Ralph, I'm not exactly sure. I don't know how much you guys have invested, and I don't know what kind of a strain it's putting on you to invest that amount. There's going to be a huge difference between having something invested that you're willing to lose and having something invested that, you know, you're incapable of losing because it's just too much money. And some people have a very different risk tolerance than other people. You know, to one guy, dude, he could sit there and gamble it all day long. Win or lose, you know, he's ready to go. And then another person, you're down 5% and they start to get a little queasy. So your wife might have a different risk tolerance than you do. And, you know, maybe investing more isn't necessarily the answer. But I guess looking at Shiba Inu coin as a risky investment and understanding that there's risk involved in it, but without risk, you can't have great reward without risk. They go hand in hand. And if you want a guaranteed reward, it's going to be a small reward. So, I mean, as long as you guys both understand what the risk to reward ratio is, as long as you understand that she might be a little bit more conservative than you, and you guys find that level that you're both comfortable with, I think that's probably the best thing that you can do for that situation. Zachary, man, thank you for the super sticker. Where's my cursor? Zachary, thank you very much for the super sticker, man. I tried to make the drool come out of my mouth, but it just wouldn't do it. Let's see. If you ever see a ducks that's having a seizure, then don't touch the ducks. Just let it finish the seizure, and it probably will stay alive. Just walk away. Really, I've seen it before. It's okay, but ducks can be friendly, so always hope that they're okay. You know, I bought Shiba because it reminds me of ducks near the hostel sometimes. Okay, thanks. D, man, I'm glad. You know, ducks are very nice. I do like ducks, too. Especially those little baby ducks, man. Little baby ducks are cute. I'm thinking about going crazy. Tony, do it, man. Do it. Oh, no, it's a bad crazy. Never mind. Don't do it. Don't do it. Tony, for real, though, what are you stressing about, man? Because here's the thing. I don't like that the market has been going down for this long either. And it's tough, man. It's tough, especially when you build your entire day around the stock market and you could just see it's brutal after brutal after brutal. You're getting punched in the gut and punched in the gut and punched in the gut. And then you might have a good day. You might have one good day strung in there in a 2-week period. And then the next 3 days, dude, boom, 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 takes everything away that you just made up in that one day. And it looks like it's never going to end. I will tell you right now, with certainty, that the downside will end, okay? I can say that with certainty because over the last more than a century, we have watched year in and year out, on average, there's bad years, yes, but on average, there are like 7 to 12% gains in the stock market, and all of the bad years average out into long-term gains. And I know a lot of people have a short-term mentality. I know a lot of people want it, and they want it now. You know, it's like that J.G. Wentworth, whatever it is. It's my money, and I want it now. It's true. It's true. And a lot of people have a very, very short-term focus that needs to shift into the long term. In the long term, we will make it through. Things will recover. And I'm not trying to be doom and gloom, but I'm going to be honest. If they don't recover, like if all of a sudden the United States starts to spiral out of control and the markets, you know, we end up treating the markets like this is Venezuela or something, at that point, we're going to have a lot more. Even if you had the money in the bank, man, it still wouldn't matter. We're going to have problems that would be so much bigger than losing 50 to 60% of your portfolios. That either way, whether it's a doom and gloom situation or this is a temporary passing, it will be okay. I know it will, man. Any thoughts on a coin called BitGert? Ever heard of it? Yes, Brise BitGert, Ralph. I have heard of it. I don't know a ton about it, so I've tried to look into it before. And honestly, to me, it almost looks like something that they want to develop, but isn't developed. It looks to me like some sort of a project that doesn't have anybody working on it, based on what I've gathered from their website and stuff. But BitGert is interesting because somebody's pushing it. I would say 2 times out of 7. If you're looking up a Shiba Inu coin article, you're going to see at least one article pop up that says, forget about Shiba Inu coin, Brise is where everybody's going. So interesting how they're trying to pump that coin, even though I don't think that they got much going on over there right now. Cool. I'm not asking for any deep information, but do you manage to live off YouTube income, memberships, super chats, and stuff because you clearly don't have a full-time job? Yeah, so Crypto Rocketeer, you know, I do all of these investments and everything, and then YouTube is definitely, I mean, YouTube is some income, right? YouTube is definitely income, you know, especially with the amount of views. And now, I will tell you this, dude, YouTube is a lot better when people are having fun and making money and all of that. So the advertising money that YouTube gives, it is nice to have an income based on people watching a video and then clicking skip on the ad. That part is nice, but it is, dude, it's almost more, it's funny because I want to say it's more unstable than the market is, but it does follow the market. Being in, like, doing videos that are heavily related to the price of an asset, like AMC videos, Shiba Inu coin videos, and then these live streams. Clearly, you guys can tell that 52 people being in here it's not going to do much, right? 52 people in here right now. You guys watched one ad on the way in. Oh, geez, man. That might, 52 people, that might be, I don't even think that's $1, right? I don't even think that's $1. So it is very dependent on whether or not the market's doing well. So when the market's doing well, YouTube does well too. When the market doesn't do well, it's just tough in both places. But Clip makes most of his income raising dude, the chipmunks, yes, that is most of my income. Wouldn't it be nice if I could just take videos of like Chip Bro or something too, and all of a sudden make all the income playing with squirrels? Clay's pushing peas. Clay's pushing P. He's all good. Pushing that P. He's all good. Whatever that means. Hey, Clay, late to the party. Dude, what happened to the FOMC? Maybe I'm just in risky stocks, but dang. Ed, here's the thing, man. I don't think, I wouldn't equate it to just being in risky stocks. So yes, Jerome Powell did talk twice today. And I don't know if it was necessarily a Federal Reserve meeting, but Powell did have two announcements today. At 11 a.m. and I believe 1 p.m. he spoke. And then, I don't know, I didn't listen to either one of those things, so I don't know exactly what he said, but you can see, man, regardless of the stock that you were in, like if you look at the day, Shopify blasted at 8% today, Netflix still lost 3.5% today, BitNile down 5% today, Highcroft, it did gain a little bit, but still lost on the day from where it was earlier. $1.70 to $1.56. Warner Brothers blasted 7% on the day. That's what I just clicked on. Walgreens. Okay, Walgreens went up today. Neo blasted 5% on the day. Dude, I could go down the list, and we could just look at every single one of these stocks blasted today. So we probably are in slightly riskier stocks than diversifying through assets and so on. But, yeah, it is, it was a bad day across the board. I'm just happy if you can survive. Crypto Rocketeer, yes, I will be surviving, man. I will be surviving. And thank you. I appreciate that. I know a lot of people could be like, gosh, man, I have to watch an ad and then this dude gets like half a cent from somebody watching a 4-second ad. Dude, watch the ads all day long. Watch the ads all day long, guys. Half a cent for an ad. And then you guys could just click skip after 4 seconds. It's worth it. Clay's impressive. 2 videos in the morning and an AMA, then 2 videos at night with an AMA. What a hustler. Keep it going. Remy, you know what, dude? And that's the thing. It does seem kind of impressive when you look at it, like a lot of content being pumped out and stuff. But it's the part that I like most about it is I like talking. I don't like talking about losses, right? I mean, it does make it more difficult to do these like live streams and stuff when everything's down and everybody's like, oh man, another tough day. I can't believe it. You know, I know these days are going to turn around and I know they're going to get better, but dude, talking about stocks, talking about crypto, talking about having your money make money, talking about finance, talking about budgets, talking about, you know, living within your means and generating growth for your future and things like that. I love it. I love it, man. I don't care to talk about sports. I don't know anything about sports. I don't really care to talk about cars. I like the way some cars look, but I'm not like some sort of a car guy out there. I do like watching movies, but I'm not some sort of a movie buff that knows everything about movies either. But dude, finance, I really like it for some reason. And when you're talking about something that you like, I don't know, it feels like you're not even really doing anything. I see 54. Can we round it up to the nearest 100th? Yes, please. Anybody. 54 people in here, 61. Let's round it up to 100. Let's go. Do we know when Satoshi meeting is? Zachary. No, man. I do not know. I do not know when Satoshi will be doing anything. Tesla was up 10% from good earnings and lost all again. Pringleton, yes. Yes, it did. Tesla was doing very well right after the open. Let's see if I can find it. I don't know if I can find it on here. Tesla was doing very well this morning. 1,090. Closed the day at 1,008. I mean, everything got blasted throughout the entire trading day today. And when you're looking at stocks like this that are giving up 10% gains, and this Tesla is not a risky play, right? Tesla is one of the biggest companies in the world. And getting blasted as much as it did, $90 per share, roughly 10%, it's tough to watch, man. It's tough to watch. You can't really hide from it. You can't really hide from it. Who thinks of these other stocks? Because I only follow my watch list, or whoever out there has an idea. Yeah, Shredda, I don't know, right? See, it'd be nice if you, Clay, can run all 2,000 of them from A to Z. Shredda, yes, it would be nice if I could go through like all 8,000, 9,000, 10,000 stocks that are listed on the U.S. exchanges. It would be very nice if I could go through all of those. And in finding some of these stocks, like people are like, oh, Mullen Auto, oh, Farmy could do something. Oh, like where do you find BitNile? Where do you find these stocks? A lot of them tend to show up after there has been a slight rally. A lot of people, they get really excited if it shows up on the daily gainer list. And you can see a stock moving 25 to 30% in a day. Very likely to be one of the largest gainers of the day. And then people start to look into it a little bit. People get excited about that type of a gain. And, then it starts to hit some people's watch list. Then people on social media start to talk about it. I think BRQS is another one, I think is the ticker there that people have started to talk about recently. And I started to see it show up on social media maybe yesterday or the day before. And I looked at the graph earlier this morning. I think it's BRQS. Maybe. Yeah. So, you're looking at this stock right here. This is not a great graph. If you're looking for a stock that you don't have to worry about, nah, man, I'd probably stay away from this one. If you want to make a potential really big gain in a short period of time, this stock does have some very nice spikes, right, that you can get in, and it's got some very nice spikes that you can look at here as well. And if you're looking over the last couple of weeks, this is what started to intrigue people right here. Probably on this day, right here, when it went from 16 cents up to 25 cents or so. Nice 50% gain. Gave back most of it, yes. But then it started to rally again. Dragonfly Doji today. Dragonfly Doji typically means that it's the candlestick pattern, if you guys don't know. Long tail, little head, and then the wings right there in the middle. You got a Dragonfly Doji, typically means you could be running into a reversal. So if you were trading this candlestick pattern, tomorrow would be bearish. If you're trading this candlestick pattern, you would expect tomorrow to be a bearish day. So people see a gain like this, and then they get interested in it. People see that it started to rally from 16 to 35, it doubled in price, then they start to get interested in it. And the bad part is, if this Dragonfly Doji does come true and it starts to fall back tomorrow, people started to chase it, today, maybe as it broke out of resistance here. They start to chase it today and might get caught in a bear trap tomorrow, and then, or a bull trap, and then they end up losing money since they decided to get into it, which would have been too late. So I think that's how a lot of people come across these stocks, is they see some movement in them. Option strategies like straddles, iron condors, etc. So meta pockets, no. I'm not a huge options trader. And if I do trade options, which I do trade some options, right? I typically keep it to calls, man. I typically keep it to calls. I don't want to say that I'm not advanced, because I understand a lot of these trades. And I don't want to say that. I knew this guy. Let's just say I knew this guy. All he did was trade options. All he did was trade options on the SPY. All he ever did was talk about options for 15 hours a day. So, you pick up a lot when you spend some time with some dude that all he ever talks about is options and all the different strategies. There are a lot of good strategies if you do want to focus on options, and a lot of good income-producing strategies too. Like if you're sitting on a decent portfolio full of shares, and you can sell call options to generate some income, you probably should be selling some call options if you got more than 100 shares in your portfolio, even if you're selling them far out of the money. It doesn't hurt at all. If options are tradable on the stock you're holding, and you could do that, generate some income, man. I mean, there's almost no reason not to. So, yeah, but I don't take part in a ton of the different like synthetic share strategies and like multiple purchases of the same option with different strikes and different expirations. There's a put right there, Clay. Yeah, puts go down, calls go up. Ralph Sonata there already is Orb merch. Yeah, you want some Orb merch? Clay, you mentioned in the morning stream your interest in Hershey. I spent the past 2 hours looking at Hershey and decided to buy in with 300 shares. Are you waiting for an entry point? I already got it. So, Eddie, no, I'm not necessarily waiting for an entry point, man. I don't have a ton of cash sitting in my portfolio right now. I'm very heavily invested. And like I say, the next position that I'm actually looking at liquidating is Farmy here in the bottom left. Farmy's got a shareholder meeting tonight at 10 p.m. Hopefully it is good. Hopefully they're going to go on a compliance run, right? But that would be what I'm looking at liquidating next before I really free up a bunch of capital to do that. I would not be putting everything into Hershey that I would be selling on Farmy there. So yeah, it's not necessarily an entry point. At least let's say it this way. I haven't looked at it hard enough to determine an entry point. I still might not get in Hershey immediately after exiting Farmy, but I'm waiting on some capital before I would go in and buy anything else. Talking about Frank? Me? I'm not talking about Frank. What's up, DD214? How you doing? Pringleton, almost all the same stocks we are in. I only have 6 stocks in the game at the moment. I will chase, give or take, with some play money. Crap, I got paid 40 G's in taxes. Already no jackpot yet. I paid 40 G's in taxes. Already no jackpot yet. Oh, man, I hate paying taxes, Shredder. I hate paying taxes, man. This may be a down year, but look at the overall market next year and beyond. We are witnessing major sales. Oh, yeah, new folk, think about it. People, this is not to take it lightly, right? Because clearly people jumping out of buildings and stuff, and the financial collapse in 2008 ruined a lot of people's lives. And it can get that way. It can get so stressful to watch something on a daily basis, or watch all of this wealth disappear, and watch what you think that you've like saved up for and earned for years just poof and be gone. But look at where we are now compared to 2008. And I know that nobody wants to have a decade-long view on things. Nobody wants to have a decade-long view, right? Let's see if I can find out where. So if you're looking at 2008, it looks just, that's 2000. If you're looking at 2008, it looks catastrophic, right? You're basically giving up an entire decade's worth of gains going from 2002, or honestly, if you started investing in 97 and you had a nice run up, you lost it all. Dang, man, you ran up to 2007 and then you lost it all again. That can be very damaging to see that type of red. and think that you're never going to get anywhere. But look where we are now in comparison. I mean, it's off the chart, right? It literally doesn't even show up on this chart. You got to minimize it to see how much. And look, this pullback in 2008, it looks about the same. Maybe not percentage-wise, but point-wise, it looks the same is this couple-month period in 2018 and this 2020 pullback right here. And same deal we're going through right here. This pullback we're in on the NASDAQ is much more drastic right now than it was back in 2008 during the financial collapse, man, a crisis that we were in. This is a much steeper decline. Might not be as big of a percentage decrease, but it is nonetheless very significant. And, to think that we won't recover, I mean, it's almost naive to think that we won't recover. And whether it happens in 2023 and we're sitting here at the end of the year and we're up to 18,000 points, or in 2024, maybe it happens over a year and a half and we're sitting at 20,000 points, it will recover. I had to step away. Did you review Sears? No, I did not review Sears. I missed the days when it was difficult to moderate the 1,500 people because I knew that you were doing well, Clay. I love seeing good people do well. Many people get jealous of other success. Crypto Rocketeer, they do, man. They really do. I truly believe, though, that we will have 1,500 people coming back in here. It's the market, man. It's the market. And I accept that, right? People don't want to watch it when it's down. People don't want to expose themselves to I don't want to say people don't want to expose themselves to negativity, because you do look at social media and people are just they're relentless, right? They go back and log back into social media every day, even though it's eating at their well-being. They still do it, but yeah, man, I know when the market starts to rally again, it's going to be rallying in here. There's going to be a lot of people in here. Agreed, Clay. 2008 was a rough year, but man, there were some good opportunities. Wish I invested more in puts for the financial sector. Yeah, meta pockets, man. There's going to be a lot of opportunities that come out of this pullback that we're currently into. I don't know when it's going to end. I don't know when the bottom will be, but I know there will be opportunities. It's currently an opportunity, right? It currently is an opportunity. Even if it goes down a little lower, it constantly recovers, man. Really need to know your stuff before playing options. I think Shredda, they're not for me. And Pringleton, yeah, they are not for everybody, right? They are not for everybody, and that's okay. Like, even if you know that, options do have their benefits. Benefits, especially if you're using them as like an insurance policy. If you're buying some puts to secure gains because you don't want to actually sell your shares, there's nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing super risky about that. But if you're going out and leveraging your money because, that's what you think is cool and you want to make $10,000 in a week instead of $10,000 in a year, then it can be dangerous. The market is painful. The market is unforgiving, Christine. The market does not care if you were upset. And I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I get it. The market doesn't care if I'm upset. So I shouldn't get upset over the market. What is the NASDAQ? Is this for USA stocks? Because really don't know what this could be. Also in 2008, it was a bad year, as we all understand, because, oh man, I missed something. Because the Jonas Brothers, they canceled the world tour. Yeah, man, 2008 was bad. The NASDAQ is like a technology index that's out there, very tech heavy. Nufo, thank you very much for the super chat. Nufo says, man, I want to see you eat that banana. Nufo, I got you. You peel that banana. I'm thinking about Nufo. I'm looking at Nufo, but I'm thinking about Trapper. I'm thinking about Nufo, but I'm looking at Trapper. I don't know which one it is, but Nufo, lick and stick technique, man. You take the banana, you lick it, eye contact, and then you stick it. Thank you very much for the banana, Nufo. Oh my gosh, you guys love that super sticker. I know you do. Hello, Clay. I'll just wait patiently until the market comes out of the Taco Bell bathroom. Christine, that is the way to go. Patience will really get you a long way. That long-term mentality and the patience to get there, it will pay wonders in the stock market. I'm not a quick draw anymore. I put it in and I thump till the last drop and then fall asleep. Shredder, whatever that means, man. Whatever that means. At least you're getting a good night's sleep. Popped in for a like and a listen. Brindalero, thank you very much for clicking that like button. Anybody else click the like button today? We've got 36 likes in the chat, guys. Thank you for clicking that like button. And if you haven't already, make sure to do so. In honor of AMC Trapper. Yes, man. I don't know where Trapper's at, but if you're listening right now, Trapper, that was for you, man. Outdoor. Why buy? Aren't they a folding shop? Are we talking about Sears still or what? Classic lick and stick. Yes, it is. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. I don't have enough gum, man, or, a plunger to suck my face off right there. It means messing like a bunny rabbit. It's messing around like bunny rabbits. Well, dude, we like bunny rabbits around here. I really like bunny rabbits and squirrels and all the little critters of the woods. I figure I have around 4,000 shares of AMC. I figured it cost me about 20,000 for 40 calls in December at 17. I can use for when I do a $30 run again. Nice. Spider Claude. Yeah, man. Yeah, buying options on AMC is not a bad idea if AMC runs during the duration of your options. You just always, if you're buying for close-term expirations or short-term expirations, you always have that added risk that your position is going to expire. With shares, you can literally hold them forever. Stock options, you've got the added risk of an expiration date. My 32 calls of Snap seem like they'll print, and I can get out at the open. Life of a nobleman. Did Snap report earnings today? Not checked Snap in a long time. Let's see what Snap's doing. Very nice, man. Very nice. Seems like Snap may have reported earnings. All right. Trading on a quarter one earnings miss. Revenue growth outlook, very good. Hopefully they had pretty good growth outlook there. But bouncing off this support level almost perfectly today. You guys can see this support level that Snap's got down in here. Boom, bounced, boom, bounced, boom, bounced. I'm not going to lie, dude. I'm not going to lie. This area right in here could prove to be a pretty strong level of resistance. If you see a nice run up to $38, $39 per share, could be something you want to look at as a level of resistance. But bouncing off that, hopefully you make some good money in the morning and you can get out there. Playing that earnings report seems to have worked out very well for you. Shiba Inu coin, guys, continuing to sell off, man. Shiba's sitting at $24.20 right now. Paul, you have a bigger banana. Weird. My banana stickers $1.49. You get a bigger banana, man. All right. Is your banana peeled, Paul? Is your banana peeled? I believe AMC Trapper is shopping at Walmart and felt unexpected tingle. I think he might have, man. That would be epic if AMC Trapper came in here. It was like, dude, kind of feeling a little bit of a tingle going on right now. Did you just eat a banana? And I'll say DD214. Yes, I did. DD214, this one's for you, man. I'm thinking about you, but you know who I'm looking at right now. Lick and stick technique, guys. You peel that banana, you lick it, and you stick it. DD214, thank you very much for the banana, my man. If I miss it, what do you think can be the catalyst to get AMC back on the Moass track? Oh, this is a tough question, Nufo. This is a tough question. Because in the video that I did last night, it is very, very clear that AMC is getting much less attention and much less traffic than it was in the past. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can pull it up here. AMC was the second most searched term on Google in 2021. Everybody was looking at it, and everybody wanted to know what was going on. I gotta make this a little smaller. Okay. Well, you can see it there. So, AMC peaked back in June when it ran up. It is at an all-time low right now for search volume, sitting at a 4. I was looking at it yesterday, and it was sitting at a level of 1 for web search. Sorry, I don't know why my throat keeps tickling. Sitting at a level of 4 right now. This is the lowest that it has been. It is paramount that more people get interested in AMC stock again. It is detrimental that nobody is looking at it compared to when everybody was looking at it. How does it get back on track? I truly believe that a movement in price, I mean, you guys, when it ran to 34, people started to get very interested again. But then it faded very quickly. That interest did not stick around like it had and stay steady. People looked at it, forget about it. And then they dropped off just as quick as they came in. So, number one, I think people need to get excited about it before we really see some action moving forward. How do they get excited? That part I don't know. Price action, I absolutely think will draw people in. But just the community of people talking and pitching AMC stock every day, I honestly think needs to be a little bit more welcoming and a little bit more positive about what AMC is doing, because I see a lot of negativity these days, man. I'm not going to lie about that. I see a lot of negativity. But I don't know what the catalyst would be to trigger everything. Paul, man! Paul says, look at my banana. It's the exact same banana, but it costs $1.49. We know Paul's a high roller. Paul, man, thank you for the banana. Lick and stick technique, guys. You take the banana, eye contact, you lick, and you stick. Oh, Paul, thank you very much for this super sticker, man. AMC Trapper must really be going crazy right now. I don't know. Paul, thank you very much, and I don't know why your banana is more expensive than everybody else's banana. Looking forward to next month, Outdoor Smile. I will be available. Did you buy AMC in 2021? Yes, I did. I remember buying a 245 during the GME or Reddit hype, and my friend said I was dumb for buying AMC, still holding the majority of my shares. Meta Pockets. Very nice, man. Very nice. Frank! Paid advertisement. I love the paid advertisements, man. Frank, thank you very much for the super chat. Set up my channel for gaming on Twitch. Frank CFV, please stop by and give me a follow. Should be live this weekend. Thank you, bro fam. I love it. Guys, go follow. What are you playing? What are you doing on Twitch? What are you live streaming on Twitch? Get that out there, man. Let these people know. And look, guys, truly, you know, even if you don't feel like watching Frank every week or whatever, every weekend on Twitch, why not just click that subscribe button or click that follow button, whatever it is on Twitch. It's going to help Frank out, and it's not like you have to sit there and watch him every time he's live either. I mean, help the dude out. Get 83 followers on his Twitch right there. Frank, man, thank you very much for the paid advertisement. Appreciate that. And, yeah, guys, go help him out. Bro fam, go help Frank out and watch him play some games on Twitch, whatever that might be. I didn't realize that. Clay just upped his word game $1.49. Oh, yes, man. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Paul, thank you for the hot dog. Guys, you guys know how to eat a banana pretty well now. The hot dog, it's called the dip and shove technique. My gosh.
Natalie, if you're out there, your legacy lives on. It does. Your legacy lives on.
I remember the good old days, guys. You take the hot dog, you dip it. You dip that hot dog in your favorite dip. Whatever that dip might be, you dip it and then you shove it. You take it and you... in one fell swoop. You dip that hot dog and you shove it. Thank you very much, Paul. Appreciate that hot dog there. Paul, is your wiener big too? I don't know, man. It must be. I don't know who else. Has anybody got $1 hot dog out there? Because Paul Wright's sitting on $1.49 everything's. No, sounds like them. Arabian ad. It might be, man. It might be, but...
Still, subscribe to Frank's channel, Life of a Nobleman. Come on, help the dude out. He's trying to build a gaming channel on Twitch. Let him play some games, man. Enjoy it.
In honor of Natalie, we've got the hot dog. Yes, Natalie sounds like a really nice girl. She taught us to lick and stick, and she taught us to dip and shove. So Natalie sounds like she would be really good at a picnic. Really a lot of fun there. Natalie, what are you doing this weekend? Snats line still on the chart, was around 53. No, I think it was around 46. It might have been at 50-something, but then she averaged down. It should still be here. 48. This has got to be Natalie's line right here. Man, 48. Somewhere in this area. It should still be on the chart, yes. 48.26. I don't know why else this would be here. So I would imagine that is or was hers if she has not averaged down or changed her average there at all. But yes, it is still on the chart if she ever decides to come back. Oh, man. I'll be playing games the community likes in the way the community wants. Nice, Frank. Nice. You'd probably be doing much better than I would be at that, because I think the last video game I played was Call of Duty Black Ops. Hello, everyone. I'm back. Frodo is here. Welcome back, Frodo. Glad to have you, man. Maybe my wiener's a foot. It could be. That might be why it's bigger, Paul. That might be why it's more expensive. And, yeah, it could be one of those foot-long ones, man. So is the AMC Squeeze dead? Redline Sean. No, I do not think that the AMC Squeeze is dead. I think a lot of the hype right now is dead. I mean, that's kind of noticeable, right? You can see it in search volume, as indicated by Google. You can see it kind of in, I don't know, just social media and Twitter and everywhere, with people not claiming $100,000 as much, not as much positivity, and all of that stuff. So the emotion is down a little bit, and could be dying to some degree, but in no way do the emotions change the numbers, right? That's the part that we need reminded. Emotions are good. Emotions can have positive effects and negative effects, but numbers are numbers, man. Numbers are, and that's what I like about numbers, is that numbers might trigger emotions, but emotions don't necessarily change numbers. The short squeeze, the short interest, the short hedge funds, like all of those things live on, regardless of how happy I am. They live on. And short squeeze being dead? Absolutely not. Some of the hype, some of the excitement, some of that, the emotions, yeah, those might be a little under the weather right now. Glowing newness! Glowing newness. Thank you very much for the popcorn, glowing newness. Appreciate all the super stickers, guys. You guys are awesome. Somebody saying Clay, a wiener, and banana super chat. See if we can fit both. Remy, no doubt in my mind. Heck yeah, looking forward to eat lunch on me at the clubhouse. And if the golf girls want to bring out a drink or a snack, that's okay too. Outdoor Smile, because your supply of golf clubs, an experience of physics of which club is best to use. Shredda, there you go, man. I've only played golf a couple times in my life, and I will tell you right now, I'm not good. I'm not good. I'm not horrible, but I am certainly not good. No, man. Not good at all. Jimmy's split will be massive, I think. Yeah, Pringleton, I hope so, man. I hope so. Here's what I want to know what you think, Pringleton, and everybody else out there. Like, I'm asking your opinion right now, because you guys ask me all day. I'm allowed to ask you. What happens if this GME split goes off without a hitch, and everybody gets their share, and, you know, it's very cool because you're running around with more shares of GameStop now. You know, clearly the price of GameStop is going to drop. Even if it's a 1-for-1, if you get one share of GameStop for every share of GameStop you own, the price is likely to go, if it happens at the current price, from $140 to $70 per share. But you're going to have two shares as opposed to one. So if you're looking at that, and everything takes place except for the squeeze, except for the uncovering of billions of synthetics, what happens in that situation? What happens? Do we move on? And people just use the short numbers that are reported? Do people claim manipulation or corruption and say that the naked shorts never gave a dividend? Well, it would be pretty obvious if somebody in their portfolio did not receive a dividend. But if there's no cases of that, do we accept it? Is the short squeeze kind of like dying at that point because so many people based their thesis on the fact that there are naked shorts? What do you guys actually think will be the scenario that takes place if GameStop does squeeze, or if GameStop does split or do this share dividend, which is what they're doing, and there's no naked shares revealed? What do you guys think about that? I just saw a video from an hour ago saying that Melvin Capital is closing down. Can anyone else verify this? It's Peter James. I cannot verify it, but I have seen plenty of things on Twitter today, going along with that storyline. No, not necessarily any real news articles or anything like that, but a lot of people saying that. Hot dog plus banana, no doubt in my mind. Clay bro, no doubt in my mind. Nufo. Was it mentioned? What is the split and when? So DD214. I don't know if they have even received approval to do that split. So they do want to do it, but I think they have to vote on the authorization of new shares in order to do it. So because I don't own any GameStop, I don't know if they have voted yet. But if anybody does know a little bit more about that because you own shares, let us know. But I do think that they need authorization for new shares in order to do that stock dividend. Should have just tore a rotator cuff, not swinging anything right now. Yeah, dude, nobody wants to hurt themselves even more. For the best hot dog dipping sauce, thoroughly blend a 1 block of cream cheese and 1 can of hot El Pato sauce. You're welcome. Pugnacious, that actually sounds really good, man. That does sound really good, I'm not going to lie. Today I sold my AMC only to get out of my stupid brokerage account. Stockpile sucks. Did he do that? What is Stockpile, man? Is that in the U.S.? I don't know what Stockpile is. I'm expecting it will take some time after the event. There will be investigations, I presume, which take time. Naked shares are nice extras, but not essential. The vote is at next earnings. Gotcha. Okay, cool. So the vote's in the next earnings in June. So we won't be seeing anything about that stock dividend or that share dividend at least until June. Yeah, man. Pringleton, I like the way you're thinking on that one. I think kind of the same way. Kind of like icing on the cake. Not essential. You still get your cake, but it is nice when you have the potential adding of billions of shares that would need to be covered, right? That would be epic. That would be huge. I don't know if the majority of people in this play think the same way, though. I really don't. 78 people, I think we could get... let's do a little poll here with 78 people. I don't want to leave it up too long because I don't want to block the chat. Okay. Well, what do you guys think? So the premise of that question there, if it is uncovered that there are no naked shorts, do you still stay in the short squeeze play? Clearly I do. And I might have lower numbers than you guys, right? But I'm basing my trade on AMC on reported shares. It's something that I can look at. I don't have to really do any guesswork or anything like that other than waiting for everything to, be verified. But I think there's a lot of people that are basing it solely on naked shares. And I kind of I want to gauge. I mean, there's no wrong answer there, right? Clearly, if it comes out that there's no naked shares, I mean, hey, man, some of you guys would sell. That's what you're basing your trade on. And that's what I like, too. If you're basing your trade on naked shares and it turns out there's no naked shares, then you get out of your play. If you're basing your trade on reported shares, well, then you follow the reported shares. There's absolutely nothing wrong with saying that you would not stay in the squeeze play if it comes out that there's no naked shares, right? The food isn't out. Saw that. Stockpile has been around since before Robinhood, Stash, etc. They take all day to execute orders, and they don't list important stocks like that I like, nor can I transfer my account. Diddy, man. Yeah, so I haven't heard about Stockpile, man. Before Robinhood, I was just looking at bigger brokers like E-Trade and Charles Schwab and Ally and things like that. I never heard of Stockpile. Yeah, man, I've been looking forward to hanging out. I'll do my best to keep up the conversation. I'm a gorilla. I like it, man. There are naked. Well, Gregory, yeah. If you like that, if you're saying there are naked shorts, like I get that, right? But I'm saying if there are no naked shorts, right? And I completely I'm not basing my trade on any naked shorts. But if you guys are, fine. But if it comes to be that there aren't, I know, and it might be a hypothetical, right? But if there are no naked shorts, if it's and even if you think that there are, but the SEC comes out and said they did a thorough investigation and they have uncovered 0 naked shorts, what are you guys' thoughts on the squeeze at that point? I don't even think about manipulation. It makes no difference. My levels are probably lower than most too. Yeah, Life of a Nobleman, which is, gosh, my throat is so dry today, which is not bad, right? A lot of people make you think that that's bad. But in that case, dude, if our levels are lower and if we're basing our stuff on reported short shares as opposed to naked short shares, what, dude, we get out early? We would miss out on some potential gains there? I mean, I understand that. I understand that. It's a more conservative play. At some point, surely, too many naked shares become a bad thing. If it gets ridiculous, then the government can have to step in, similar to how they do with Audi on the Volkswagen squeeze, and force a settlement. Pringleton, I don't know, man. I don't know what it would look like if, and yes, I do agree that at some point it could get out of hand. I don't know what point that is, though. Buy more farming. Paul, I like it, man. I like it. Tonight's going to be the night on farming. We better get some news tomorrow morning on what this vote looked like tonight. Clay, once we hit $15 last time, we went up to 34. Just saying, on a side note, there's totally synthetic shares. Don't ruin my pipe dream. I'm not trying to ruin anybody's dream, man. I could do the question the opposite way too and say, if there's more naked shares than you thought, do you buy more AMC, or what are you doing that one? I'm just simply asking the question, what are your guys' what's your guys' next move, or what are your thoughts if it turns out that there are no naked shares? Why do you think Bitcoin's bleeding? Arvis, I think Bitcoin's bleeding because of all of the interest rate and inflation talks, man. I truly do. I don't look naked. I do look short when I'm naked, but only. It's cold outside. I don't know, Paul. Let's go, Ape Army. Let's get it, top hat players. I'm going to take this poll off the thing here. So about 50-50. About 50-50. I even forget how I worded that. No naked shorts, would you stay in squeeze? Okay, so about 50-50. Yeah, half you guys, a little over half would stay in the squeeze play. A little over half wouldn't. And like I say, guys, if you're basing your play on naked shorts, and it turns out there's no naked shorts, dude, there's no harm in getting out of the short squeeze play, right? You're following your plan. If you're basing it on reported shorts, I mean, the fact that there's no naked is not going to make you get out, but you might get out earlier on a run up if reported short interest is declining and you're out, but somebody that believes in the naked shorts does not get out because they believe that those nakeds haven't been covered yet. Good night, everyone. Good night, crypto. This hour did go really fast here. Get the like up. Listen to these people, man. Get the like up. Guys, 55 likes. Come on now. What are you doing with 55 likes? There's 87 of you guys in here. At least 87 likes. Come on. Shut it. No lie, 1995. I met Bubba the Love Sponge broadcasting from the ladies' bathroom. I have no idea who Bubba the Love Sponge is. I think it's Taco Thursday today. Pugnacious, that sounds like one of my favorite days. Taco Thursday. How do that freak out and sell when they say the same thing each time? Zachary, dude, you've got me, man. You've got me. It's confusing to me. I'm not going to lie. Long time ago, I kind of made peace with the idea that if I can think about it for a minute and it doesn't make any logical sense, I just have to be okay with it not making any sense. You can drive yourself crazy trying to make sense of the market or people, make sense of people. And I'm going to be honest, dude. It's not worth the stress to worry about it. Sometimes good news results in a higher price. Sometimes good news results in a lower price. Sometimes bad news results in a lower price. Sometimes bad news results in a higher price. It does not make sense, man. It does not make sense. And it's not logical. And if it's not logical and there's no rhyme or reason, there's no pattern, you're going to be better off coming to the same realization that if you can't make sense out of it, don't stress out and rack your brain over it, because that's the same thing I've been asking all day, man. A lot of OG apes blocked me because I didn't agree with the 20,000 AMC price levels. All I said was if it goes that high, cool, but I couldn't see it. I have over 1,600 shares, so I'm not. Dude, trust me, I would be happy if it goes to $1,000, $5,000, $20,000, $100,000 a share. But life of a nobleman, I took so much hate back in like March of 2021 because I said it was going to be difficult. I said it was going to be difficult to go to $100,000 a share. That I thought 1,000 was much more realistic. And if it goes to 100,000, great. I'd love to hold it to 100,000, but I don't think it's going to be easy. Oh my God, dude, the Reddit gang was just like swarming, man, and trying to make me give up my life and everything. It was bad. I think Clay needs some salt because he sounds thirsty. Would you agree? Yes, I do. I need some salt. Shredder, man. Thank you very much for the salt shaker. Ooh, 2 of them. Yeah, we got Paul's got the bigger salt shaker too. Guys, salt is delicious, okay? But for good luck, you have to pour the salt out. You pour the salt out on the table and then you throw it over your shoulder. But because salt does taste so good, you just gotta... Oh no, dude, it's in my eyes. Oh no. Oh, it stings so bad when it gets in your eyes. Stings so bad when it gets in your eyes, man. Oh my gosh. Paul and Shredder, thank you very much for the salt shakers. You guys are amazing, man. Oh, a little crazy, but amazing. I'm not trying to make sense. I'm trying to make dollars. Lots of them. Pugnacious, me too. So I started following you, more realistic. Yeah, man. You know, and that's, sometimes people don't like realism. And I understand that. Some people make videos for, I don't know, dreamers. I love to dream, too. I dream big. But I make videos that I'm comfortable with, right? And what I believe. And, dude, if I can sleep at night, shoot. Okay, good deal. If they announced the conclusion of a naked short investigation right before the post, I had a run straddle contract. Ooh, Frank. Yeah, that would actually be a really good idea there because you would imagine you would be seeing some huge movements. Paul had the Himalayan salt. Yes, that's why I was a little bit bigger. Paul had Himalayan salt. I have to head out a bit early. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Stay strong, and I will see you all tomorrow. Well, Frodo, it's not even early because it is 5. You know it's 5 o'clock when Danelle says bye. Everyone have a great evening. Guys, it's 5 o'clock. We're going to have videos in 2 hours and in 3 hours, 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure to watch those videos, like those videos, share those videos, all of that good stuff. Get your name in the chat right now. We'll do some shout-outs, and then we will be back with those videos tonight. So please check those out because especially the AMC video. The AMC video views have really been lagging lately, and just watch it a couple times. Just watch it, put it on repeat, and watch it a couple times. But anyway, Mellow Mama, Shredder, Frank, Diddy214, Frodo, Danelle, Remy, Diddy214, Shredder, Paul, Newfo, without audio, was it salt? Was it? Yes, it was definitely salt, man. 2 salt shakers, Newfo, yes it was. Remy, see you later. Meta Pockets, later Clay and all the bros. See ya. Pringleton Outdoor Smile. Yes, he's got that hairy peach clap. Tim Hogan, see you later. Newfo, AMZ to Pluto. Ahoo! We've got Frank, Shredder, Melamamas, DD214, Zachary. Till the next time. Oh, yes. Pringleton, see y'all later. Now you guys know what time it is. So if you want to say it with me, say it with me. Till the next time, Alice in Wonderland and Roulette Wheel. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.